Assalamu alaikum students. In this short video we will be learning about an important framework that we use in order to identify risk factors in patient. The first is a predisposing factor. Predisposing factor are the factors that made patient susceptible to certain condition. For example, if the patient family has a condition, when we talk about diabetes, if the patient's family member have any history of diabetes, then it may be a predisposing factor for the patient. Then there is called as perpetuating factors. These are the factors that exacerbate the existing condition. For example, if the patient has any sort of condition that is causing pain in his neck, and we know that poor posture can result into the increased pain, so that is called as perpetuating factors. Then there are the precipitating factors. These are the immediate events or condition that triggers the onset of an health issue. Immediate, when we talk about perpetuating factors, these are the secondary factors. These are not immediate factor, while the precipitating factors are the immediate factor. If the patient has taken certain type of medication that is causing increase in, for example, if the patient has diabetes, if he had taken something very sugary or very sweet, he may get an increase into his sugar level, so that is called as precipitating factor. These are the immediate factor that causes the increase into that blood sugar level. Then are the protective factor. These are the factors that help patient mitigate the impact of a condition. For example, if the patient has genetic predisposition to diabetes, so we are using certain factors. We are giving the patient proper awareness, and the patient is taking certain preventive measures so that he will not develop diabetes in future. So that is a protective factor, as it is written here. Sport recovery, supportive social networks, effective coping strategies, or engagement into the regular physical activities. So these is the framework that we also need to remember when we are taking history of the patient, particularly if the patient is coming to us with any rare condition, or if a patient is coming to us with any genetic condition. So we need to keep that all factors in our mind. Thank you so much.